Like, my last girlfriend was a fucking double negative, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what a double negative is? Now, that is when two significant things is wrong with a woman, but the pussy good enough to stick around, you know what I'm saying? Now, my last girlfriend was a motherfucking double negative, man. You know what I'm saying? She was stupid and jealous at the same time, you know? Now, I could deal with one, I could deal with a stupid bitch. Everybody go deal with a stupid bitch. I could deal with one day. And everybody gonna deal with a jealous bitch, but I had to deal with one person with both of these traits. It was stupid shit. She was turning regular shit into stupid shit, like the Amber Alert thing. Everybody's phone went off at 5 o'clock in the morning to let everybody know that the white girl ain't get home on time. Amber Alert. Everybody's phones just go off. 5 o'clock in the morning, man. 5 o'clock. Now, that's what happened with everybody else. But me and my double negative ass girlfriend was something different. I got woke up to some shit like this. Who the fuck is Amber? And why is that bitch alerting you? That shit was crazy. Then she got races on me. Is she a white bitch? You gonna fuck with a white bitch? This is not the time to be racist. That shit was crazy, man. I be going through some stupid ass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason I actually was really with that double negative, man, because I tried to go get a girl from the club. And, you know, I'm starting to find out that that shit ain't for everybody, you know what I'm saying? I went through a fucked up experience getting a girl from the club. I get the girl from the club. I'm hyper than a motherfucker. I danced this bitch for 16 songs straight. I'm getting some pussy, all right? I got it from the club. Ain't no way I'm finna, what? No. Yeah, I'm in there. So we get back to her crib, man, and it was fucked up. It was dirty everywhere. Dog shit all on the doormat. Dirty diapers everywhere. I don't even see no fucking babies. It was terrible, man. Shit streaks all on the wall. It's like, bitch, where your bathroom? It was terrible. You did? You know what I'm saying? I was going through crazy stuff, man. So I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I did 16 songs. I'm gonna fuck her. I don't care. What I supposed to do? Care? I put on the condom. Probably didn't. I don't know. You know? Be honest. Be honest. I think I put on the condom, man. So I get back in the room, man. I'm back there. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look at me. I'm in that pussy. I'm in there. I'm doing my thing, man. And then she like, ooh, 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 say something freaky to me. Say something dirty. Oh, say something dirty. I'm like, shit, I say something dirty, all right. The damn dog shit on the doormat. I'm like, oh, she liking that shit. I'm like, you a nasty bitch. You nasty. So shit, I'm still in that motherfucker. And then she like, oh, say some more dirty stuff to me. I said, bitch, the dirty clothes on the couch. The motherfucking shit on the walls. Yo, pussy. Then I smacked the ass and dust particles flew out that motherfucker. I was like...
And I'm excited now, guys, because as of 2 days ago, I am 3 years cancer-free. I won't go into my whole titty spiel. I mean, they're pretty good. This is before and after. And, you know, I keep them perky. You know, bras have like adjustment straps so I can make them look even. But the funny thing about being a breast cancer survivor is like how people respond to you when you tell them you have breast cancer. Black women, they're notorious. They always want to pray for you. They're always like, you know, I'll pray for you. Do you really have to have your titty removed? Do you really have to have it removed? I mean, come on, sister. That's kind of dramatic. And I'm like, well, yeah, bitch. It's fucking cancer. Yeah, I have to have fucking titty removed. White girls, you guys are so fucking touchy-feely. White girls are always like, are you done? Can I feel? Oh my God, just don't say anything. Just close your eyes and let me feel. I'll tell you which one is real and you tell me if I'm right. So I close my eyes. I'm like, yeah, bitch, go ahead, fill me up. She's filling me up and I'm like, oh shit, Becky, that's not a titty. Filling my crotch up? What's going on? And the Spanish girls, they're always like, ay, Dios mío, mami, you can die from that. Well, no shit. It's fucking cancer, pendeja.
But another challenge I have is trying to lose weight because, like Tara, I've got one of those chocolate-eating asses too. And I know I need to lighten up. And the reminders are everywhere. I know I need to lose weight. I placed an order on Amazon this week, and I got this message back that said, people that ordered these pants also ordered a treadmill and a starter packet of Nutrisystem. Thanks, Amazon. I really needed your input. Now, some of us have made unending resolutions about losing weight, and we've joined gyms and the national weight loss programs, and even thought about going to the Biggest Loser range. But, you know, those national programs are just too intimidating for people like me who really need them the most. I have nightmares about an unmarked panel van pulling up at my apartment, being lured inside by promises of chocolate, and whisked away to be tortured by Jillian Michaels.
So one time I grabbed some candy from the candy jar at work, then got pulled aside by my boss and got a raise while eating Smarties. If I'd been sucking on a dum-dum, I might have been fired. Unless that dum-dum was my boss, in which case I would have gotten a bigger raise. If I'm at work and I have to fart, I'll peel an orange to cover the smell. That also deters my coworkers from wanting to steal my oranges. For my last 2 jobs, I was late for my job interview, but still got hired. I was thinking about how weird that is. And I think the reason is that normally I'm so nervous at a job interview that I screw up the interview. But when I was late for the interview, I thought, fuck it, I'm not gonna get this job. So I relaxed, and I got the job. I thought of a sport called office golf, where you yawn, and then when a coworker yawns, you try to throw a ping pong ball into their mouth. I have a giant computer monitor at work. Sometimes I have trouble seeing the mouse pointer. You'd think the computer would be smart enough to figure out, from me aggressively shaking the mouse pointer, that it's too small and make it bigger. Same thing with God and my penis. You don't say the words God and my penis in the same sentence very often, unless you're a pedophile priest. I wonder if a small masochistic pedophile has ever hidden inside a piñata because he wanted to be beaten by kids. Maybe that's why Jared from Subway lost all that weight. When I die, I want to be hollowed out and made into a piñata containing the inheritance. Or tell people that, but be a normal corpse. A kid swinging at a piñata doesn't look that much different than me playing baseball for real. A baseball player is like a spider if that baseball player shit out the glove he used to catch the ball. Basketball is great training for feeding giraffes, and pole vaulting is great training for feeding yourself to giraffes. I stole that joke from a 5-year-old boy. I'm kidding. Ski poles are like chopsticks for your body, and somebody skiing down a really bumpy hill looks like they're trying to use giant chopsticks to eat themselves. I noticed that music sounds better after I masturbate. If I ever sing the national anthem at a sporting event, I'm going to insist that everybody masturbate before the game. I don't know if it'll make my singing sound better, but it'll certainly make tailgating more interesting. There's a thing called a claustrophiliac, which is similar to a claustrophobic who's afraid of small spaces, only they're turned on by being in small spaces. On Christmas, a claustrophiliac would open up a present, see that it's an empty box, say that this is the best gift ever, squeeze his body into the box, and then start furiously masturbating. Try not to think of that this Christmas. Santa climbing down a chimney is kind of like the Amazon River parasite that swims up your penis. Christmas presents are kind of like its eggs, and milk and cookies are kind of like the meat on the inside of your penis. Male crickets chirp when they want to mate. The same thing could work for people, because if a woman is trying to sleep, she might have sex with her husband to get him to stop chirping. As long as he chirps louder than he snores. I know a woman who's dating a bald, hairy man and has a hairless cat. It's like she prefers hair in the exact opposite places that a normal person does. I wonder if that applies to all aspects of her life. Like she has a carpet made out of skin, furry dinner plates, and a toothbrush with no bristles that she just clanks around in her mouth. A coworker said his puppy chewed up his TV remote, so he bought a new one on eBay. I said, a new puppy? Tasmanian devils are so genetically similar that they can spread cancer by biting each other in the face. So if you hate your identical twin brother and you get cancer, bite him in the face. I want to shave my head and get a clear wig. It'll make it look like the head lice are flying. I want to get a remote-controlled drone and use it to drop bird shit on my enemies' cars. Or their heads. By that I mean drop my enemies' heads on their cars. I invented the Heimlich maneuver for constipation. At least that's what I tell the people I want to shit on. If somebody's choking to death, you can save their life by blowing really hard into their asshole. Or at least make the last thought before they die one of confusion rather than terror. If I lose a testicle and then lose an eye, I want to use that testicle as a fake eye. Then I'll stare at a group of people all creepy and cockeyed. And they'll whisper to each other, I don't know what's going on in that guy's head, but it's clearly nuts. If you can't find eye drops, just make somebody cry and hold their head above you. I want to go to a plastic surgeon and ask, do my eyes have to remain in ball form? Pale white skin is unsexy on a beach. I think that's because waterlogged skin is also pale and white before it peels off, and our instincts tell us that people with no skin make unsuitable parents. That's a weird one. I'll leave you with that one. My name's Tom Walma. Thank you very much.
Lately, though, people keep asking me what my opinion of ISIS is, as if there's an opposing viewpoint to be had. They're basically asking, hey, are you pro or anti-beheading? Let me take a firm stance right now, Governor Michigan. I am anti-beheading. Didn't take a long time to get there. But I feel like I have to compensate with how anti-beheading I am to be like, hey, not only am I anti-beheading now, but I've always been anti-beheading. Even the French Revolution wouldn't stand for that shit. Like, Withington Marionette was totally wrong. The headless horseman, he go fuck himself, that kind of thing. And I get asked a lot of dumb questions about being Muslim. I get a lot of dumb questions. Like, one question I get all the time without fail, my friends will ask me, they're like, hey, Faison, do you believe, like, when you die, that you'll be greeted by 72 virgins? Now, guys, whether or not I believe that, why would I want that? Why would I want it 72 times after I fuck a girl for her to call me the next day and being like, yeah, so where is this going? What are we? Why would I want that 72 times? And there's nowhere where it says there's 72 willing virgins either. Like, how many empty promises do I have to make? Do I have to impress 144 parents? Do I have to go on 72 magical prom nights? I have only so many tuxedos, y'all. Like, I'd much rather have 15 whores that kind of just get it. Right? Like, alright, you're 13, shut over here, I'm going to these, so I'm going to text you later. I'm going to text you later. Probably. That's much I'd rather have. I'm not going to lie, though, Michigan, I don't really get Islamophobia. I don't understand people that hate Muslims. I don't understand those people. Because it's always like the same people. It's always the same Fox News pundits. Or always like, those damn Muslims! They want to oppress women and kill the gays! Which I don't get, because like, wouldn't that make them just better Republicans? I don't understand what the problem is. Like, what are you mad about? That ISIS are just better Christians than you? I don't understand what the problem is. Calm down, guys. I know it's a huge Republican audience right now. It's okay. Yeah, I'm also Indian. I'm Indian as fuck, and if you couldn't tell by the cell phone kiosk look, it's my look. Yeah. But being Indian is really hard because my people don't have what you would call sex appeal. We don't have it. But it's not our fault. It's mostly the media's fault because the media perpetuate the stereotype that we're the lamest people in the world. Like in the history of American cinema, the only Indian ever get laid is Kumar. Some fucking bullshit. Like being Indian, you're not really anyone's type. You're just more some people's lapse in normality. Because there were lots of white girls be like, oh my god, I love black guys, or I just want me a Latin lover. My every sexual encounter starts with, yeah, I usually fuck brown guys, but whatever, it's a Wednesday. I'm the king of Wednesdays and last call, y'all. I'm crushing that Wednesday puss. What sucks though is I'm considered fairly attractive for an Indian. Like amongst the Indian community, I'm considered fairly attractive. I'm like an Indian 7 and a white. Yeah, don't tell anyone about this. Ladies, that was a very high-pitched laughter. You all know exactly what I'm talking about, right? No guy can ever get away with saying that, right? That can never happen. The only girls that fuck me are girls that are just tired of white boys. This couple knows exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You just got tired of fucking white boys. You know what I mean by white? For those of you who know, like white boys is in like 4 to 5 minutes of missionary and they ask, was that good for you? Those kind of white boys. Alright guys, calm down. I get a lot of shit for talking shit about white people in my act. My friends are like, friends, when we talk a lot of shit about white people, you're like a reverse racist. Here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna Brownsplain something real quick. No white person has ever died due to a white stereotype. That's never happened. Like, it's never been the case that it'll be like, yo, this motherfucker can't dance! About to shoot his ass! That's never happened. Or no cop has ever been like, yo, this food is bland as hell, who's going down for this? Or no white parents that just sit their kid down and be like, listen, Jimmy, you can't leave the house in khaki shorts. People are gonna think you're a punk-ass white boy. Or, I've never seen a white person in the street and been like, oh shit, a white person? I better watch out, he might colonize my country, enslave my people, bastardize my culture, then claim it as his own. I better cross the fucking street. That's never happened. I think it's my upworthy soundbite. But yeah, despite being Indian and looking like a tall Bruno Mars, I had the coke that I avoided. Yeah, despite that, I just got a relationship with a lesbian, which is cool for the most part. She left me for a woman eventually, as lesbians tend to. But I still couldn't help feeling to compare myself to her. As ladies go up to your friends like, hey, do you think she's prettier than me? Aren't my bangs better than hers? Aren't my awesome man boobs better than her lame lady boobs? That all came to an end though when my ex told me she'd be addicted to me. Strap on, that kind of thing. Yeah. So I'm bipolar, which really helps in meeting women. To give you an idea what being bipolar is like, picture having like a really debilitating disease, but nobody gives a shit. Like no one's running a 5K for me. I think a more appropriate sporting event for bipolar awareness would be like a bipolar hurdle, up and down, up and down, up and down. Like,
oh my god.
Right, it's terrible, I know. And I was wondering if there's a dating site for bipolar people, because it's like a dating site for everyone. There is one. I was doing something like Googling. It's called NoLongerLonely.com. This is a website you can look up, like, what a pandering fucking name, NoLongerLonely.com. And the fucked up thing is when you're browsing for people, it's like, it lets you select what illness you're okay with, because it has all the mental illnesses on there. So I'm like, yeah, give me a girl with OCD and anorexia, because that's not like I'm clean and skinny, am I right, guys? Am I right? It's terrible, I know. Or if you bang a schizophrenic, is that technically a threesome? Technically a threesome, doesn't matter, had sex, that kind of thing. So I have a lot of female friends. Most of my friends are women, which is cool for the most part, but it's kind of ruined women for me. Like a peek behind the curtain, I know the sausage is made, because like I have started to judge women the way that women judge women. Some girls are ahead of me in this joke. Like my guy friend to see a girl walk by and be like, damn, you see that ass? And I'll be like, yeah, but do you see how unmaintained her roots are? Like you just don't have time for her roots, she doesn't have time for you. Yeah, it's truth. I know, spitting truth. They'll be like, yeah, but them titties though! Them titties though! And they'll be like, yeah, but her eyebrows are thin as fuck! eyebrows crazy to the bitch. Am I right, ladies? Am I right? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Thank you. What was I doing? So I fuck good. I fuck real good. I'm really good at fucking. I can't say that as a guy that I fuck good though. I need a woman to vouch for that kind of thing. And that's why I like to say friends, all of my ex-girlfriends, just so I can tell nice people, yes, he's really good at fucking. And that's why I wish there was like an eBay seller rating thing for dick. Just something where it's like thrusting 97%, eating pussy satisfactory, giving you that look that makes you feel like you're the only woman in the world that matters. 4 to 5 stars. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm the greatest at sex, but I've never had this sex where it didn't count. Guys, I'm gonna explain something real quick. If you fuck a woman poorly enough, she won't count it towards her number. Notice the high-pitched laughter there? You know, man, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You probably say some cute number like 4, but really there's like 10 lame dudes in there somewhere, and you just don't. And he's like, 4 made me come like a volcano. There's just like 10 motherfuckers that didn't do shit for you, right? That's what I thought. You guys have been awesome. We're gonna get off of this one. I'm from Chicago, like I said, I'm from Chicago, and I love See, I love Chicago. I love Chicago. The thing I love about Chicago is really take pride in our celebrities that come out of Chicago. They take pride in our celebrities. Like, fuck yeah, John Belushi. Fuck yeah, Kanye West. Couldn't think of anyone else. But in Chicago, we also take pride in our criminals in Chicago. We take pride in our criminals. Because, like, there's an Al Capone's dry cleaners. There's an Al Capone's bar and pub. You're never in, like, Milwaukee seeing, like, a Jeffrey Dahmer hotel, right? Like, no Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer hotel gets you to stay free. Not really a thing that you see. Or like you're never in California seeing like a Manson family diner, no Manson family diner, right? It's like, you know, Sharon Tate special on Tuesdays. Not a thing that we see. Sorry, too soon for Sharon Tate, really? Yeah. That's one thing I love about Italians. Any Italians in here? Any Italians? No? Cool. I'm gonna make fun of the Italians. But like, the thing I love about Italians is they really take pride in the mob. Don't they really take pride in having mob connections? They'll be like, you know, I'm Italian, I got mob connections, I'm Italian, mob, Italian. And like they'll have their Goodfellas poster, their Godfather poster in their den. But I fly an ISIS flag and I'm the asshole. I'm insensitive. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't actually have an ISIS flag. Do you guys want to see the clock I built, though? Topical. I only get like 1 more week out of that joke, but you know, the cute. I'm just gonna have this. The cute thing about that story about the clock thing is like that. Like Texas thought that brown kids could possibly compete with white kids massacring in the school. I mean, we thought they could possibly compete with them. Oh, is that too rough for you guys? Do we need to go over white stereotypes again, guys? I'm just saying. I'm gonna get that one up. That's what he said. That's it. Thank you.
Right next to a Mexican migrant camp. That's great. I've been with Aurelio Valdez, Rodriguez, Sancho, Gomez, Gonzalez, Jr. for over a year now. But it's a little different because he don't bring me flowers. He brings me broccoli, bring me some cabbage, some lettuce. I got these for you. For you, Brandy. For you. For you, too. Gracias. So not only am I in love, I'm regular. That's a good thing. But I gotta kick him to the curb though because he's too short and there's things I like to try sexually. Yeah. But foreplay with him is backwards and I'm tired of the hickeys on my ankle. I got tendonitis. And then last night I called him eyeballing my kneecaps. But I know he's going in the right direction because this morning he tried to go up on me. Whoa, whoa. I had to scoot down and meet him halfway. Then it's this other guy I'm dating. You don't need to know his name because he's here. But, let's just call him the OCD pervert. You know, he's obsessed with sterilizing everything. His package smell like Clorox. He constantly counting and checking, rechecking shit. His rituals are driving me crazy. And I don't know what he like about sex because we don't get very far. Because first I gotta drag him away from that light switch. He just a flicking. 687,916, you know. Dude, enough with this strobe light show. I used to get mad, now I just cover my eyes and put on some rave music. I gotta jack him off neatly. Very, very efficiently. He got me reciting numerically accurate algebra equations. 1x plus 2x equal. Ooh, Brandy, you got me. Ooh, you got me, Brandy. Hand me that Febreze. I gotta break up with them, both of them, tonight after the show. I can't take it no more. But they my ride home. I'm carless right now. But I'm kind of glad because I'm in a difficult relationship with my GPS. We're in counseling. Because I can never figure out how am I supposed to look at the GPS, the road, the sign, the GPS, the road, the sign, all at the same time. Now that's distracted driving to me. I'm already trying to change the song on the iPod, pop a pimple, I'll run the police, roll a blunt, do the Dougie, hit the chicken across the road. I'm playing Angry Birds and Candy Crush. That's too much looking around. And now they got that Xfinity Comcast cable where you can watch TV on your phone. TV on your phone? Shit, I'm driving during commercial breaks. It ain't working. But I did figure out how I can put my GPS on audio setting, you know, verbal directions, so I just got to listen. Your next turn is 0.43 miles. I don't know how far that is. I don't know. Or else it'll give me, go north on Decatur Street. Go north? Go north? I'm lost. I'm trying to drive. The very last thing I need is a GPS giving me some 1847 wagon train pioneer directions. I'm not on a horse. I want directions in the present time. I need landmarks. I need a GPS that speaks Ebonics. You're gonna see a big bitch, real tall, bright red hair, 2 ponytails, bunch of freckles. That hoe, her name Wendy, it's right there. David, didn't I tell you to turn that 0.43 miles? You done turned that 0.73 miles. You driving drunk? I even want a GPS to put his hands on me. Hey, 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 hey! Told you to turn. Turn here. Turn right here. I don't even think I want a GPS. I want a JPS. Just point at shit. That's what I need. Let me get out of here. My ride just came out the bathroom. But thank you for listening. I am your girl, Brandy Alexander.